This is the championship game in the Big Ten Conference. A precious trophy with a long tradition to battle for here. But also a game that's been a launching pad into the college football playoff. Welcome, everyone, to Lucas Oil Stadium, home of the Colts here in Indianapolis, Indiana. As we'll see a top 5 team in this conference, the Oregon Ducks, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Auburn Tigers. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Formation. Movement here from the tight end. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The gain moves the ball to a 34.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Grab behind the line. It's Harris. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. It's third down. Opening drive of this conference championship game. Out of the gun now on third down. Grabbed by the receiver. He's brought down just short of the mark on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. Fourth down, look at the throw for it. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Breaking free at midfield. Breaks into the clear at the 20. Powering through a tackle. And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be first down and goal.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
And the Ducks come to the line with first and goal. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, this is what I love to see from the defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 7. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. There's contact on the throw. Looking for the end zone, but not complete.
But what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You've got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
Great job by the defense so far. It's third and goal from a long way out. Out of the gun now on third down. Bringing pressure. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
The defense here very much aware of the threat of this quarterback's legs. Even in a condensed space inside the red zone, it's a wonderful job to stop him short of the goal line on that third down play.
So they're short on fourth down. The coach decides to trot out the field goal team. And field goal is good. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. We come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
They'll return it from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
Or throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
If I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. The offense with some pre-snap motion. On 1st down, it's play action. He's going for a big play downfield. Oh, that's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard, but it's aggressive chance by this offense in good position to take that throw away.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a real nice game there.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And they're going to go with the Wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. And it's a direct snap. The Wildcat doesn't get much that time. Just a few on the play.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. And he finds his tight end for the catch. They make the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. It'll be 1st down.
Love the call here on 3rd and short. When in doubt, go to the big tight end with that big frame. Easy catch, box out the defense, and get the 1st down.
Auburn now operating in the red zone. They'll hand it off. Fighting off the defender. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Looking for a man. Makes the grab on the move. That's a nice gain to move the sticks here as time runs out in the first quarter. So, Cook, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped into the field. We're ready now for the second period. Here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a first and goal. Receiver in motion now. First and goal, handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers and make the play.
Nothing on that play makes it second down and goal from the 2. Trying for the touchdown, they'll test the left side. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn.
Methodical but effective for probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting, slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion, just masterful execution on that drive.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. Caught over the middle. It's Hussein. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Finds an open target on the left side. Gets into space at the 50. Here he goes. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard.
Boy, shout out to this defense. What a play. Great job of getting penetration. Hey, they're backed up near their goal line. Does not prevent them from sniffing out that trickery of the jet sweep. Good job of picking that one up.
Ball back at the 6 for second and goal after that loss. Looking to chuck it again. He's running out of time here. Trying to run it in, but the defense stops him short of the goal line.
Boy, Chris, I thought when he took off on his scramble, I thought he had a chance to maybe get it to the end zone. But the defense does a nice job. Yeah, they gave up a couple yards, but they kept him out of the end zone.
Defense held him to 3 in the first drive. Can they force another field goal attempt here? Third down. Out of the gun now on third down. The pass rush closing in. Pressure and sack him to be tackled inside the 10.
Nothing tells you more about a defense's personality than when they get tested like this. Facing a first and goal, all the way to third and goal, you come up with a sack, relentless attitude. Now let's see what they decide to do on fourth and goal.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The Ducks will line up here on first down and goal. The shotgun running play call. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple of yards deep. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. The That's a good job by the coverage team. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. On the read. We'll give it to the running back. Breaks free. He's in the clear. They get him down, but a big play moves into the 45.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to have considered getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Checks this down to the running back. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. The kicker has good range, but this one is from 58 yards out. Knocks that one right down the middle. And we're all tied up now.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Goes in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. The gain moves the ball past the 40. Sets up another 1st and 10. Grant behind the line. It's Hussein. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker.
Good job by this quarterback recognizing not just the blitz, but seeing the man coverage, able to put that right on the money to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Caught by the receiver. He's found some room at the 45. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes. And this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
Back in motion now. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Oregon.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And it's fielded, but sort of trying to create good field position here. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. For the first play of the drive they'll set up at the 16. Play action here on first down. On the run here, lets it go. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Important second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. Here's the throw deep downfield. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
The offense takes a big shot here downfield. I thought they may have a chance, but the defender makes an unbelievable play to get a hand on the ball and knock it away.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Powers through. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Here comes a gamble. Offense on the field going for it on 4th down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength.
This coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling the faith he has in his guys.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw to the left. He makes the grab. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. Toss play to the outside. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Runs through the defender. Breaking free at the 35. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that run game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Now they're running on the toss. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. 3rd down play now, trying to keep this impressive drive going. Drop him back. They're going to throw for the first down. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Well, they take a shot into the end zone on 3rd down. They come up empty, but a reasonable field goal attempt now if they want to take it.
So now on comes the field goal unit. And it's good right down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Takes the handoff. It's Harris. And the Sophomore able to bring him down quickly. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Just timing out for 1 more play in the half. keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Ducks will kick this away to get the second half going. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Breaks an open space. Picks up some blocks. They finally get him down, but not before a huge return. Almost took it to the house. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. The passing game was effective in the first half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Here's the second down play. To bootleg here. That's caught. It's awesome. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. And the defense just makes the stop short of the goal line. Brought down at the 1. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all.
What a great job there by the defense, reading that play, pursuing to the football. Nice loss of yardage there on second and goal, and now it's third and goal for the offense.
Here we go, third and goal coming up. Out of the gun now on third down. He escapes the pocket. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. And that will give them the lead now. Now to try here for the extra point. And PAT puts him up 3. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Play action fake, looking to throw. And they trap him for a sack.
Just complete domination here by this Auburn defensive lineman, able to come up with that sack. And just think about it over the years since you and I have been doing college football. Going way back to guys that Auburn's had, like Andre Bruce, such an electrifying pass rusher off the edge. Tracy Rocker, more from the inside. Nick Fairley, another guy that could dominate. Boy, Auburn's had some great ones.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Catch made on the left side.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits, holding their own with the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
2nd down after that previous play. And the quarterback dropping back. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. It's a deep shot to the right. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Well, they come out firing here to start this 2nd half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. Send the back in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. Motion now from the tight end. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Lawson. He stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from it.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
That completion sets up a 3rd down play. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet. Touchdown, Auburn. This quarterback on fire today.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And now a timeout is taken. The receiving team wanting to talk about things here before the kickoff. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Nice grab. It's Hussein. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And it's Auburn in front as we take a break for the quarter. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game stats before we move on. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. It's a quarterback keeper. He's got the first and still going. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
We think about option plays, especially quarterback when he keeps the ball. A lot of times, it's a big explosive play, but sometimes it's just about getting what you can and keep the drive moving.
First down, looking to throw the football. And it falls incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Incompletion makes it second down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. With the catch, it's Hussein. Offense looking to keep the drive going here. Third and short now from the 44. Out of the gun now on third down. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. And he goes down after a solid game on the play. That's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Having a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
And looking to throw now on first down. Just trying to get rid of it. All the way quickly, but nobody in the area. And the official's going to call intentional grounding here. Sixth play of the drive coming up. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Defense is coming after him. Off target and incomplete. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Hussein. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down.
Hey, here's some positive yards. You'd love to see that. Now you've got a chance here to continue to attack this defense. They're trying not to give up the big plays, but down by a couple scores, you got to get a quick touchdown and hope to be able to get the ball back.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Looking right. This one caught. Brought down to the 27. It's a first down. This offense really threatening now.
Hey, it's a nice game here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. Looking to pass here on second down. The pocket breaking down. Looking deep to the right after all that. And it's picked off in the end zone. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, the offense just could not afford to throw this interception. It's already a two-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Chewing clock with the running game. Crosses the 25. They get him down, but the Junior with an excellent run there. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. They'll run it here. Breaks loose at the 45. Will not be brought down. Tackle made way downfield. Enormous gain. Auburn getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Change of pace, now looking to throw the football. Quick throw to his receiver. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
I know this guy believes in his receivers, and I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there. But throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Touchdown, Tigers. Add 6 more points to the total.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. He hands it to the back. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. They'll run it here. The running back has the ball. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Now taken now by the defense. 15 seconds to play. They've converted both previous 4th down attempts, so why not try to make it 3 for 3? And the offense takes a timeout with 15 seconds remaining. Fourth down. No punt. Out of field goal range. They're going for it. The back's got it. Finds room at the 30. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. They trust the running back to convert on 4th down. Now let's see if they keep feeding him here. It's always a special year when after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champions of the Big